1,582 kilometers. Do you ever wonder what happens once you hit that break-in number? I wonder, and today we're gonna find out. Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to another upload of It's a Dyer Thing. First and foremost, hit that like and oh no, sorry, don't have to hit the like, but at least hit the notification and the subscription. This way you'll always be up to date on everything that we do. So today is about the break-in. It's about the what happens when you hit that magic number of the final kilometer break-in period, right? So on the MT-10, it's 1,600 kilometers. What happens once you hit that magic number, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like it's going to go into beast mode, but I hope so. Please, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. But you know, it was at 1,000 kilometers during the break-in procedure that you actually had to go and do your oil change, right, and tighten all and do all the adjustments, chain adjustments and stuff like that. And then it tells you to do another 600 kilometers of just normal break-in procedure. And then it says once you've done the 600 kilometers or totaled out to 1,600 kilometers, then your break-in is complete, which is really weird because all my other bikes, all of the other Yamaha, were always 1,500 kilometers. And now why I'm getting to this is because any of you who've been riding during break-in or anything like that, or who've seen break-in procedures but haven't seen actual fact changing of the system, this is what it's really all about. Because here on the dash right here, you have the I guess the advisory light. Let's call it an advisory light. It's more of the shift up light, but it's also an advisory light because it still comes on, illuminates during break-in procedure when you're like at 5,500 RPM traveling, regardless of what gear you're in, right? So he's going way too fast for an intersection, silly boy. So, but yeah, so every time you get up to that kind of speed, you get the advisory light telling you, hey, you're still in break-in procedure, and your dash does illuminate red, right? So it's kind of, like I said, it's more of an advisory light. And I'm reading through the owner's manual, reading through the service manual, and there is no mention of having to disable it once you've gone through your 1,600 kilometer, sorry guys in the States and Europe, you'll have to do the conversion yourselves, but yeah, nowhere it states about the advisory light. Let's see if I can get it to go on. But anyways, we're gonna find out in 15 more kilometers. Does that mean I'm gonna find out before? There, see that advisory light? There we go. I'll go into a lower gear. It'll be much easier. This way I don't have to travel at high speeds, right? But yeah, my morning commute is not long, so will we find out? But take it, watch here. So you can see that advisory light, right? So it's not the shift light, because a shift light will flicker, and if I'm right on the 5,500 or 5,000, it will flicker, but the second I go over, it just stays on, right? And it just kind of illuminates, and it's like, hey, hello, please lower your RPM. So I am curious, will that light go out? Watch. Will that light go out and disable itself or reposition itself to the higher RPM once we've hit that magic number of 1,600 kilometers? So anyways, I just got a couple of little errands to do, and but I'm dying to know. So you know what, if we're not going to get it this morning, we're definitely going to hit it this afternoon, but I would really like to do it. So stay tuned, and let me just kind of go through all the boring shit here, and once we actually get to like the last 2 kilometers, we'll chime back in and see what happens if it unleashes the beast mode. So So again, now we're at 1588. Only a few more kilometers to go. Oh my God, it feels like it's taken forever. And then one day you'd be riding around and you're like, oh my God, I got like 40,000 kilometers on here, right? So again, so let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, so it's got to go up to at least 5,000 RPM, right? So at 5,000 RPM and up is when you're going to get the advisory light to come on here. So I just, you know, again, I can't do it. I cannot speed. I am not a speedy guy. Not on secondary roads, man. There's just too much going on in the morning here. Bring it down to second gear. So yeah, 5,000 RPM. As you can see, we got that light on there, right? Will that light disappear once we hit the 1,600 kilometer break-in odometer, right? Because that's 1,600 kilometers. That's the break-in period. I'm thinking that the ECU has a program already inside it that will kind of not reset, but disable it or move it from, you know, it's got to be a program. It's got to be a programming that says, okay, at 1601, move shift light, advisory light from 5,000 RPM to, you know, 10,000 RPM or something like that, right? Because again, there's no mention of it anywhere in the service manual or the owner's manual on first. Well, it shows you how to do it, but it doesn't tell you that you have to do it once you've hit the kilometers, right? And it's set super low for the break-in period because it does not want you, and it's clearly stated, you know, do not prolong high RPM and do keep you know, the RPMs low, blah 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 blah, just for the better performance of the bike, yada yada yada. So I'm super eager to find out what happens, what goes on with this magic number. Does it fix everything? We will find out in 10 kilometers, 10 long kilometers. And yet I'm only 3 kilometers away from work. So thank God I did not bring the lunch with me today. So that means I do have to go out. So now I'm going to have to find a location that is at least 6 kilometers or at least 4 kilometers away from work, because in Form 4 is 8 by minus 3, right? So that goes 1 kilometer over the break-in magic number. So all right, let me get to work and we will recap on this. So again, here we go, right? We're at 1591. Do I really want to just continue on riding? Yes, I do, because I gotta find out what's going on here. But it's almost 8 o'clock and I like to at least sit down and chat with the bros before I start working. So all right. Ooh, whoa, power mode 1. What the hell's power mode 1 here? That's not right. I can't hear you. Well, you think this would be the moment of truth with only 6 kilometers left to go. 6 kilometers left to go. The only problem is I only live 3 kilometers away. So, being that I live only 3 kilometers away really is not going to justify us finding out right now, in the next few minutes, what happens once the break-in is complete. However, I'm lucky enough and we're fortunate enough that today is Tuesday and it's Bike Night Tuesday. So I'll be heading out from home just stupid little. So anyways, we got bike night tonight, so I just got to run home, do a couple little things, and then from there we will be able to head over to the bike night. So we are definitely going to find out within the next few minutes exactly what happens once we are finishing the break-in. So It's been the longest day of the shortest ride ever. This is the longest video of the shortest ride forever. I still think, like I said, I even today, during the day, I was kind of going in and checking through the service manual, checking through the owner's manual, and seeing if I can find anything, not just only of changing the shift light indicator, right? So that kind of what do you want to call it? The advisory light, the shift light, to seeing if I can change the location at what RPM I wanted to do, but to even see again if there was some kind of notification, identification, or any information in regards to disabling that once break-in is done. So again, I think it's in the programming. So like I said, the only way that we're all going to find out is this. Like, again, you know, could this be a silly video of waste of time and means nothing? Possibly, but you know what, I'm having fun and it's my damn video, so we'll find out soon enough. Stay tuned. I'm still riding. Super awesome, wicked, super sexy Jeep. Wow, what a beauty of a beast this is. I've never seen such a sexy beast before. Oh wait, it's mine. We ran out for lunch, so Amber had to do some overtime this morning, so she took the Jeep and I said, oh, I'll just ride in. But then we decided, oh, we got to go out for lunch with the boys at work, and so I said, oh, well, here, let's take the Jeep, right? And so that's what we did. But then I took all the tops off, all the sun stuff off, and left it for Amber like that, and she came out with the hands up in the air like, what the heck? What the heck? So oh, look at the pollen, man. Oh man, we have so much pollen right now here. It's springtime, right? So it's kicking up such a storm. Have I been trailing yet? No, I haven't been trailing yet. So, but anyways, yeah, pretty Jeep. Hi. So I'm literally 1 kilometer away from home, and I only got 2 kilometers left to do on this, or probably 1.5 kilometers. So you know what, I'm gonna take the scenic route home, just because I am so done with this. I want to get this video done. I'm dying to know what's happening. It's killing me, and I don't want to wait until past 6 o'clock, which is not even 5 o'clock now, to find out. So literally, it's like 1.2 kilometers left, give or take. There we go. We're down to 1 kilometer. 900 meters. 800 meters. Probably 700 meters. We are right down to the bottom of it here. Let me wipe this screen here. So there we go, right? We are down to the last bare bone, right down to the nitty gritty of break-in complete procedure. In just a few seconds, we will find out if that light will go away and all beast mode comes out. Come on, we got to be hitting 600, 16, come on, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, now. All right, how about now? 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 Come on. Now. Jesus. Come on. Oh, for frickin' sake. I'm coming home. My home is right around the corner. Please change now. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm just gonna turn in circles and over and over and over again. Like, it's gotta change to 1600 in literally feet. Come on. Feet. Now? It's gotta be a kilometer. Oh, this is killing me. The suspense is killing me. It's gotta be a kilometer. There we go. We finally got the 1 kilometer. Oh, and I still got the freaking light. So what the hell? Or maybe I have to have 1,601 kilometer. I don't know. I'm just going to keep riding around. But anyways, I got some errands to run, and then after that we're going to head off, and I got to go park, head off and do the bike night tonight. So we'll see what goes on here. It's nice and shady here right now, so not done yet. So I gotta hit 1601, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Oh, you're killing me, kiddo. You're killing me. Well, there you have it. We are now officially at the 1600 kilometer break-in period mark. As I said, let me just kind of get 1 more kilometer in. I did do a stop and a start, and I kind of cut the ignition off. I'm just giving it the utmost possibilities and the I'm just hoping. I think I'm grasping at straws here. I really think so. I don't think for some reason, I don't know, I'm kind of now getting discouraged there. But anyways, as soon as we get up just around this little corner here, this little bend, this is not the best time to do it because it is now what, almost 6:30. Almost 7 o'clock. Holy smokes, it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm late for the bike night. I'm late for my own bike night. Woohoo! No, it's not my bike night. Let me kind of rephrase that. It's everybody's bike night. I just created the Facebook page only for those who are local within the Toronto region. Sorry guys, if you're from out of town, I won't be accepting you onto that. First off, you have to have a bike, you have to be local, and you have to participate. So anyways, there we go. 1601. Let's see. So I still got that little advisory light. Interesting, very interesting. So you know what, I'm gonna have to read up a little bit more about this because officially we have done the brake over here. Let me shut this off. There you go. I've shut it off again. Now we're at 1601, right? I'm giving it the most all right, there we go. Now I've restarted it at 1601. Officially break-in is over. It should be beast mode. I didn't see any kind of like spectacular fireworks or you know, displays or you know, good day Mr. Dyer, welcome to your MT-10 beast mode. I don't know why I keep saying beast mode, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so people here in Toronto, man, I swear to God, it is the freaking worst nation for drivers. Just everybody's just an absolute freaking moron. So all right, let's give it one more time. Gonna go an overtake, get it up to 5,000 RPM. So that light still goes on, so definitely something I will have to read into it and figure out what it is, because that advisory light still goes. So I would have to presume now it's got to be some kind of setting, which I will mess around with when I get to the meet. So, but we know. So anyways, I've done now 1,611 kilometers, and we are still doing the same thing where I get that advisory light. So let's just check something out here. 2022 MT-10 max torque, no, max HP at, hey guys, max HP at RPM. Let's see, is maximum horsepower here at a depressive 141 horsepower at 11,500 RPM. So I am not going to bring it up to 11,500 RPM, but I did notice if I go into here, I can go into my settings here, and I got my shift indicator. So let's go into the shift indicator, and then shift indicator settings, shift indicator brightness, tach indicator settings, peak rev indicator settings. So let's do the shift indicator settings, see what that says. Okay, so right now, see, it has the shift starting at 5,000 RPM. Indicator mode, I want it on, but let's get it to shift up. Oh, here we go. Look at that. I can kind of bring it up. So let's tell me to start shifting at 10,200. I don't like to bring it up that high. So let's say 10,000 and then bring it to, okay, you know what, here. So let's do 11,006 to, no, this is shift indicator. All right, so let's, you know what, never that I would even shift up that high, but okay, 10,000 and 10,006, then back it up, and then peak rev indicator settings. Okay, so that's on or off. So there we go. So now we got our shift limiting at the 10,000, between 10,000 and 11,000 RPM. That's when it's going to tell me to shift. So we are no longer now going to see this advisory light or shift indicator light. So I'm going to have to go back again through the owner's manual and the service manual and see if I can find that information. If not, then I bet you it's going to be kind of confusing for a lot of people until they kind of go into the settings and kind of mess around with it, or they contact their dealers and say, hey, this is what's going on, and help me out, right? So then you kind of bring it in and then they just kind of do a swap out for you. So anyways, fairly simple to do. So in anything, you just press and hold your menu button. It will bring you up the menu settings. Then you would scroll all the way down, and then this is the shift indicator portion of it, right? So we're going to go back in one single press. Shift indicator settings, shift indicator brightness, tack indicator settings, and then the peak rev settings, right? So again, tap into that. So I'm going to have my starting of my shift at 10,000 RPM and then my start shift at 10,005, which I think is more than enough. You know what, let's bring it down a bit more. Let's bring this one up to between 10,000 and 11,000. There we go. I think that's more than enough. So anyways, I think now everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be perfect. So let's kind of hang out and see the people, enjoy the bikes, enjoy the people. Until next time, y'all be safe, have fun, take care, be good, and don't forget, keep it covered. All right. All right, so yeah, a very quick little fast update in regards to, man, it's so dark in here. Why is it so dark in here? So anyways, a very quick update in regards to the shift light changing functions and that information being in literature. It is shown in the owner's manual on where to find the functions and how to change the functions. But again, there is no information in regards to doing this once break-in is complete. So there's no mention about the break-in procedure in the amount of mileage or the kilometers, and then being able to change that setting. So it does go through the notification or the information in regards to break-in and how many miles and so on and so forth. But again, there's no information on what you need to do as the owner of the vehicle in order to change that once you are actually physically done the break-in. So refer to the owner's manual. It's all there. I think it was from page 53 to 56, if I am not mistaken. And that's for the newer model, the 2022-2023 MT-10. But yeah, so it doesn't change on its own. You'll always get the advisory or the what we refer to as the shift light, whether it's the blinking and then the on constant after 5,000 RPM, which is a factory preset from Yamaha for break-in procedure, to kind of like an advisory, a warning in regards to, you know, don't run it at too high of an RPM. But once you've done your break-in, then, you know, it's all balls out. But there's no information on how to do it. Don't need to go to a dealer to get that done. You're more than welcome if you want to do that and get your first servicing and get all the torque specs checked and chain adjusted and so on and so forth. But you're normally already doing that at your 1,000 or 600 mile first oil change anyways. So anyways, just to let you guys know, it's all there. Simple, not too complicated to do anyways. Hopefully by that time anyways, you've already run through the actual different functions and the meters and the menus and all that, so you have a better understanding on the bike. But it's there. We all know now. And again, thank you. Y'all be good, be safe, have fun, take care. Don't forget to keep it covered. Bye.